In der Nacht vor allem in den Alpen noch Schnee.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Zahir Riaz.
And I'm Mohammed Qasim. Today we'll be presenting to you the Dubai Scholars News channel.
I like to start off the segment with a quote. The pen is mightier than the sword. To some of us, books are only pages with words in them. But do we know the amount of power these words hold? Senior students from each class were elected to read a storybook to each of the junior classes in the month of October during the Global Playday Week. Indeed, it was a fun experience for children to expand their imaginations and to be able to visualize it.
Now I will be talking to you about the investiture ceremony. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. The investiture ceremony started off with the UAE national anthem and the school song. The proudly elected walked the aisle and took their place in the student council. The student council took their rightful oath and the honorable badging was complete. Some of the people who were invited to attend the investiture ceremony were our headmistress, Mrs. Miranda, our head, Mrs. Verma, and Mr. Nigel. The investiture ceremony ended when Mrs. Miranda, our head boy Hani Tariq, and our head girl Zaina Mohin had given their respectful speeches.
To the Emirates Literature Festival, years 1 to 6 are participating in the Oxford Big Read contest. Students read books assigned to their age level, making a 1 to 3 minute video stating why they like the book, their favorite and exciting parts, and the importance of reading. For the Islamic Value Week, students throughout the school were educated on basic Islamic principles such as peace and brotherhood. Year 6 conducted an activity where they discussed the advantages and disadvantages of e-safety and the internet. Year 6 was also asked to perform a science kit to inform the year about the healthy lifestyles. Students in Year 3 dressed up as characters for an activity. Students in the school made badges for Breast Cancer Awareness Month and did Diwali decorations to improve their art skills and showcase it throughout the school.
On the 18th of October, Dubai Scholars held the Global School Playday for the seniors. One of the planned activities was sandwich making. Students were split into groups and made sandwiches and juices for the course of 2 lessons. This concluded the nutritional value of food and later on business as well, for the students sold their various snacks during the break. All the money that was collected was to be sent to charity.
Middle School Global Playday. Children in Year 7 had an amazing activity done in their math classes. Each student was told to bring different Lego blocks of different colors. They put them together and made unique models and were even told to create an equation on them. October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the students of the senior school made breast cancer awareness posters. The best poster received certificates of appreciation. The Student Council organized an event partnered with NMC Hospital in order to educate parents and teachers about breast cancer. Guest speakers included our principal, Miss Aparna Verma, and Miss Lillian Colgate, parent of one of the Year 11 students, who shared heartfelt experiences and their fight for survival, which helped them overcome the life-threatening disease. For the first time in the history of Dubai Scholars, the students of the senior school successfully organized their very own Model United Nations under the guidance of Mr. Smithy Mendonça, Faculty Head of Humanities. Students organized as well as participating claimed to have had, and I quote, a memorable experience. Spearheaded by Mr. Leish, students from the A-levels conducted a full day of activities for our blue-collared friends. Helpers from our school and some labor camps were the invitees to the events hosted by the students of Dubai Scholars. They played cricket, got free checkups as well as an inspirational speech from Mr. Arjun Iyer. The day culminated with all of them enjoying a scrumptious dinner together. In accordance to the year of reading declared by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, selected students from the senior school read out stories to the FS and Years 1 and 2. The Joy of Reading was an initiative by the English department. Last but not least, the student council initiated a different genre of clubs in our school. The chess club, music club, which includes guitar classes, lambda and steam, as well as a Harry Potter club, have successfully begun. That's all from the senior school. Over to you, Qasim and Zara.
And now we move on to an interview conducted on a breast cancer survivor and her views upon her experiences.
First realized that you might have the disease, and what was your initial reaction?
I was 38 when I realized I had breast cancer. I was a bit surprised because I had seen these big, huge signs on Bergman and Gaverius, and I thought to myself, whenever I saw it, no, this couldn't be me. And unfortunately, at the end of October, I found the lump myself.
Were you scared?
A little apprehensive, but then I said I'll wait for my husband to return from his trip before I would see the doctor.
Yes.
So I was taking things complacent, so I would suggest.
So you were calm.
I was calm.
What was your biggest strength? Like, what did you rely on most to do this fight?
My family, their love, their support was really meant a lot to me.
What message would you like to give people who are suffering from cancer?
To have courage to fight it, and don't let with the thought behind it's going to defeat you, because today with medicine and science it's progressed so far. There is a cure, so don't give up courage, be positive always, and go for it. You can defeat it.
What do you suggest that we as youngsters help people who suffer from cancer?
I would suggest you spend more time with patients if you have the opportunity, because many a times patients don't have any companionship or any support, so support would be nice.
Thank you for coming, we really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Now we have an interview with someone who has made an impact in the field of communication.
He is Mr. Darcy Lund.
Japan to New Zealand, to Ireland and then to India. Darcy Lund is an international sensation who's inspiring the world through communication. So I would just want to start off by asking, what inspired you to come up with Teaspoons of Change?
Well, I'd always been taught to look at the things that we can do for others, which is a good thing to do, but I'd always thought about my impact as an individual. So not just helping others, but doubling the positive impact we have in the world with the things we do in our own lives and the choices that we make. So I feel like Teaspoons of Change is kind of like a piece of paper, using both sides. So using one side is good, but using both sides it's so much better. And that's kind of a teaspoon of change as well.
As a student body, how would good intentions lead to good actions?
Yeah, that's a great question. So for us to think about doing good in the world isn't enough. We have to not just talk the talk, we have to walk the walk. And I think the thing is that we need to have simple things that we can do and be able to walk the walk. So Teaspoons of Change breaks it down to very small but simple, meaningful and impacting things that we can do in the world. So we can translate good intentions through good actions as well.
What would you suggest that the students of Dubai Scholars contribute to the global goals?
Well, I think the thing is not to aim too big. Often when we think about the global goals, they're this big global framework for us to work towards, but it has to start with us doing small things. So as long as we're doing those small things and we know that our actions impact globally, then you will make a huge contribution to the global goals from being here in Dubai as a student at Dubai Scholars.
Okay, thank you so much for giving up your time for this interview, and on behalf of the student body and Dubai Scholars, we would like to thank you for inspiring us, and also we hope that you inspire the world too.
Thank you very much for having me. Cheers.
Now we wrap up this segment of the Dubai Scholars News Channel. Thank you, and until next time.